a world full of mundane podcasts, one show rises from the ashes. Critics are calling it outrageous. Podcasts, as we know it, will never be the same again. Tonight, prepare for an epic journey where every step could be your last. The destination, a place where no maps can show. The mission, to rise above the rest. The danger, unimaginable. The reward, a shit ton of weed and laughs. It's going to blow your mind. This is 2 Be Bloods. So sit back, turn up the volume, grab your weed, get ready to light those bloods.
Right, 2 Be Blood Podcast, we are back. Episode 49, and as Frank Knox properly dubbed it, Bang Bang Niner Gang.
Bang Bang Niner Gang, baby.
That's right, we got a huge episode in store tonight. Special guest and Sports Talk Mostly podcast owner Taelor joins us to cover this week's sports. I know Frank Knox has a lot to say about the MLB this week. The OG, to be blunt, podcast game show, Stump the Scott is back. One lucky contestant will get a chance to test the Scott's WWE trivia skills right here tonight. And of course, another installment of hashtag Karen of the Week returns, because we have another incredible submission from our listeners for one hell of a Karen from this past week. I can't wait to share it with you guys. And of course, we're going to continue the latest in the TikTok saga, because let me tell you, we got beef. We got beef, baby. Phone lines are open, 860-384-7110. What's going on? My man Dylan. Listen to me. Dylan. What up? It's 2 Be Blood. We are back. Look at this. I love it. I love it. I love it. Make sure you share the feed to all your friends. Like, follow, subscribe to the show at 2 Be Blood Podcast with the number 2. And like I said, the phone lines are open. If you want to call in and you want to join in on the conversation, 860-384-7110. What's good, fellas? Welcome back.
Yes, sir. Another Thursday, baby.
That's right.
We back in the building.
We definitely are. We're back, baby. And I'm so pumped for episode 49. We are, 3 episodes away from our 1-year anniversary. It's going to be huge. But you know what? We got to talk real quick. We got to talk. Thank you, Brian. Brian says he likes the new layout. Yeah, it's kind of different. You know, we lined up here. It's going down. Listen, I had the day from hell today.
Oh, no.
I almost quit my job today. No fucking lie, Scott.
Really?
I swear to fucking God, I almost quit the job today. I was so fed up with everybody's bullshit there, bro, that like every little thing was getting on my nerves, you know? And then right at the end, one of the managers, I'm walking out of the shitter, and I take one step out, and he's like, "Bud, you got to wear your mask." And I'm like, bro, I took one step out of the bathroom. Like, I'm obviously going to put it on. Like, give me a fucking break, this fucking mask shit. You know, if I'm, you know what you can do? You can stand 6 feet away from me, and then I don't have to worry about wearing a fucking mask. You know? I mean, I'm all down for the mask and shit, but literally, let me get out of the bathroom. Just wipe my ass for fuck's sake. You know? Jesus Christ.
You're all fired up.
Yeah.
Which is exactly why we need to get to the lighting the blunt first thing first before we go any further, because right now,
Fired up.
yeah, I'm real fired up. So, for all our new people tuning in, what we like to do here to start the show off is the ceremonial lighting of the blunt. So I ask you guys, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Ready, Peezy.
I said, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Then, for the three of us in this podcast studio, and the hundreds listening and watching live at home, on the Facebook Live, on the YouTube Live, on the 2BBluntPodcast.com, on the StreamYard.com, for the StreamYard.com, let's be RTFSportsNetwork.com, let's not forget. Jesus Christ. Ooh, let's get ready to smoke it. Tell him, Frank.
And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
Smoke it! That's right. I got a King Palm loaded right here. And it's about to go down. My stoners are in. If you came over from the TikTok live feed that I was just doing, make a comment. I want to see how many people carried over. You know? My TikTok stoners, we're a serious fucking community on there, guys. We're serious. We don't fuck around. Oh my God, that tastes so fucking good, bro.
Sounds like you needed that today.
I did, yo. I did. You can't do this on TikTok, you know, without getting banned, without getting.
So which bosses do you hate more, the TikTok bosses or your own bosses?
He hates everybody.
Dude, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Here we go. We got a couple 420s. Jason Brown, yo, thank you for tuning in, bro.
It makes sense now why you walked down with the entire bottle of whiskey. I was wondering. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, I brought the whole damn thing. We get lit today, fellas.
Now it makes sense. Like,
We get lit. I should have brought shot glasses so we could do shot time. Shot o'clock, yo. Maybe on break, we'll go upstairs and I'll grab a couple.
Scott could always. He's the closest.
He is the closest.
Nose
Scott,
goes.
when we take our 6:15 break,
I know what to do.
you know what to do. We're going to grab some shot glasses. We're getting lit. We got a couple people came up from the TikTok, yo. Jay Wabbit, yo. Jessica Wabbit.
Yeah, I sent out her dab rig today. I believe that's the coupon queen.
That's right. That's right. Jessica won last night's in your house on IG with the quickness. The only person in the world that you could tell them to find a VHS, and you literally took 2 seconds to flip the camera around with a stack of them.
She had a plethora of VHS tape.
The whole Disney lineup up in that bitch, bro.
Who knows what was in there? I wonder if she had any Beverly Hills Cop.
You were asking if she had the Top Gun.
Because that was originally going to be my tier 3. And I was like, you know what? That's too specific.
Oh, yeah. Well, the tier 3s and the tier 2s, bro, were almost too easy this week.
You could just say any Tom Cruise movie. See what they come up with.
Well, listen, you know.
Is Top Gun the one with the fucking airplane? That's the way it was the pilot?
Yeah.
Oh, that shit's fine. Apparently somebody on Friday night didn't close the whiskey very good, because when I was popping that thing around, I got a little on my hand, yo. Look at
Me and
that.
Scott, we both gave away a lot of prizes this week on Instagram.
Yeah. Debut Crack the Track this week.
Yo, she got Top Gun, bro. She got the Top Gun.
I was gonna make that a tier 6 prize, but
Maybe not this time. Maybe not this time. Listen, so I got the strain of the week. I bet you all know what we're smoking on. I know what's in here. We've done this before. I'm not going to go through the whole spiel. This is in my top 3 strains of all time. We talked, it is Gorilla Glue, the GG4.
I knew it.
Bro, I mean, listen. This is it. GMO, all right? And then definitely Gorilla Glue, and then Sour Diesel. Top 3, bro. What about you? Like, what if you were to talk about your top fucking 3 strains? Like, what would they be? Or at least your top strain. Like, what's your favorite?
My top 3 strains. I love a good Blue Dream.
Ooh,
I love a good Master Kush.
I haven't had Blue Dream in a while, bro.
I also dig the Haze family, so I think Silver Haze would be rounding up my top 3.
Yeah, Silver Haze. Oh, that's a nice lineup you got there. Scott, I'd ask you, but since you don't smoke, why don't you go ahead and tell our listeners? Oh, fuck. This is the 3rd week in a row I did that, by the way.
3 for 3.
The 3rd week in a row. Why don't you tell the listeners what this week's, beer of the week is?
All right, beer of the week this week, guys. Hot off the presses. I just came from the brewery, okay? Just came Just poured it in our glasses. We're drinking it right now. It's from Alvarium. Okay, this thing went on sale at 8 o'clock this morning. It was sold out by 8:01. I was lucky enough to get in there in time to give myself a 4-pack. All right.
And
this
you could have bought 8. You only got 4.
I know. I'm an idiot.
Listen, they've sold this beer sold out within 2 minutes.
Yeah.
3-4 times this week now.
That's
Just
crazy.
like
I might try again tomorrow. Let's see. But it's called Blueberry Crumble. It's a pastry-style sour ale. It's 4.8%.
Pastry.
Dessert in a glass. Blueberries, lemon, cream cheese, graham cracker, cinnamon, oat milk,
Wait a second.
lactose, molasses, and vanilla. Pure blueberry cheesecake in a glass. And look
delicious.
at it. It's like purple.
It's like milk.
Yeah. It's delicious. It's so juicy.
I'm real mad
I don't
that I
even
had
feel
this
the
honey
alcohol.
shot poured up because now I want to try this. You got one for me, right?
I gave it to you
Gave it
already.
to you.
Oh, I got it.
You forgot. How many shots I have, Evan? Did Williams
I'm
get?
Just one.
I'm looking forward to trying it on draft, too, on Saturday night.
That's right. When we're going to be down out there. Scott, you coming? I think we have an open
I
seat.
gotta, well,
I gave
yeah.
him a shot at the open seat.
Fuck,
You guys
yo.
have that reservation, and it's too early for me. I'll still be working.
Oh, we got a top 3 right on here, yo.
Green crack,
Green
blueberry
crack.
Kush,
You can
and
tell
lemon
them.
haze.
That's a nice lineup, yo. Crack, the Kush, and the haze, yo.
The lemon haze is good. Those are all. I mean, there's so many good strains of weed. out
Yeah,
there.
definitely. Tony, thanks for checking in, yo. Saying he likes that beer of the week, bro. He's a big beer fan, you know?
Cheers, Tony.
But yeah, fellas, so I feel so much better now. Let me tell you. I've taken a few hits. I did a quick shot. I'm drinking a beer. My mental health has stabilized, I feel like. And we have the show to go, bro. I am so pumped for this shit, bro. I'm so pumped. You guys, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, all right, this is going to be it. We got to get blunt. Because I have to go, off today. I got to go off when it comes to the TikTok, bro. You don't understand, yo. And I see, I'll start talking about it right now because it's insane. It's insane the discrepancies that are happening, the violations that aren't even real, it's ridiculous. So when we come back, we're going to talk TikTok. Scott's going to get some shot glasses, and that's going to be kind of the big thing, I feel like. And then that'll be it. What do you guys say? We take a break, come back, and we're going to go ahead and get blunt with our listeners right here on the 2B Blunt Podcast.
I feel like I was just on another planet.
I roll up. Let's go. Brand new bag of weed, fuck a cop car. Blood up to my lips like I'm a punk. Yeah. Only real stoners keep their weed in glass jars. Bitch, this ain't no Reggie, this the loud. My law told me to promise you gon' smoke me. You better never settle for no stick of seed. Soon as you re-up, bitch, you better get to rolling. If it ain't enough, go get the rig. I'm burning on the finest grade, you better know. I ain't never burning bright, I better be that dro. If you see me on the streets, you already know. Get high rapper, yeah, I be the whole show. Everybody wanna go against me. I'll be smoking on the finest loud packs you can see. And I'm burning every pea that I see, cause you know it's me. See me on the scene, on that green, and you know it's me. Everybody try to hold me down, but I'm finna flow. TikTok wanna censor me, man, I'm gonna show them how we finna go up to the top. Even Charlie gonna know who be running TikTok though. Let me get that 50K a video. Balling out like Diddy back in 94. I'm here to rep the stoners everywhere I go. Get high rapper, bitch, now you know. Brand new bag of weed, fuck a cop car. Blood up to my lips like I'm a punk. Yeah. Only real stoners keep their weed in glass jars. Bitch, this ain't no Reggie, this the loud. My law told me to promise you gon' smoke me. You better never settle for no stick of seed. Soon as you re-up, bitch, you better get to rolling. If it ain't enough, go get the rig.
Bags. I know your bitch is jealous, but when it come to money, Peezy's simply overzealous. I ain't a snitch. Somebody lied, I got a pound off in the trunk. I got a pound off in the trunk. I got a pound off in the trunk. Yeah, light on the trees like it's December 25th. Pull it and hold it and let it out and take a hit. I'ma burn today like it just might be my last. I got everything you need, you just need to go and ask, bitch.
grab your weed. It's time to roll up. It's To Be Blunt with Peezy.
To Be Blunt podcast. Oh, we're back. That's right. And it's going down. I like this shit. This shit's fly right here. To Be Blunt podcast. What's good? It's going down right here. And I'll tell you what. It's time to get blunt with our listeners. I got a lot to talk about, goddammit. We
better take this shot so we could get Peezy fired up.
Oh, good. Here we go. Shot o'clock, baby.
I was wondering why you had the marijuana shot glass, Scott, but it was for Peezy all along.
Oh, man. To Be Blunt podcast. Listen.
What's your name? Where are you calling from?
That's right. Phone lines are open. 860-384-7110.
Oh, that burns.
If you want to call in, it's going down. Right here on the To Be Blunt podcast. And first things first, we got to discuss TikTok, yo. The fucking ever so evil, yet ever so addicting app of all time, the saga.
I saw an article. They supposedly released their algorithm to the following For You page today.
What?
Yeah, I got an alert from Wired that I guess TikTok released something, but it was probably all bullshit anyways.
I didn't hear anything about this.
Oh, really? I figured you did.
No, actually I didn't. Where was this? I didn't even know nothing about this,
It was
bro.
on Wired, news source site.
Oh, I got a bookmark for them.
On Apple News.
Damn,
I could be. Go out with your TikTok.
All right, listen.
TikTok?
Here's the problem. All right. So I hit a milestone this week. All right. I have officially reached the 1,000 follower mark. All right. And what that means when you get 1,000 followers is you get to now go live on TikTok. All right. And they also let you put a clickable link in your profile. Those are like the two big things.
Oh, wow.
It's like a achievement unlocked. It's like a
achievement unlocked. I can go live now.
You are now officially a level 2 TikTok player.
Something like that. Yes, bro. Exactly.
You ranked up, my G. You ranked up.
Well, congrats on 1,000, but it sounds like it's not going to turn out so great.
Well, it hasn't turned out so great. Here's the problem. Now I feel like more than ever, okay, they're fucking trying to hold me down, bro. Every video I put up has been a fucking catastrophe, bro. They lock it down immediately and they put it as the guidelines, violated. The community guidelines violated, yo. And so what happens is, if you remember a few weeks ago, I told you that I was banned for a week at one point. I couldn't upload any videos.
Right.
And then I was shadow banned to follow that, right? So what's happening now is they're coming in. They're not even looking at my videos. They're just flagging them. Just like that.
They're just saying, oh, it's easy.
They're just flagging them, bro. I swear to God, like, I load it and then 2 seconds later, flagged, bro. And it's off.
Damn.
It's off.
It's off.
It's off.
Slap me down.
I'm on.
That's crazy, dude.
Dude, can you believe it? So you would think that, like, not to cut you off, I'm sorry, but you would think that they would want content creators that are gaining for the traction and gaining a following to succeed, because eventually they're going to profit off of it.
Right. So what do you think their rationale is? Like,
they hate the cannabis community. The goddamn Chinese hate it.
That's not right.
It's because you talk about cannabis in your lyrics, you think, huh?
No, I don't even think that, bro. Like, I could have nothing cannabis related, but if there's like smoke or something.
But isn't smoke an effect on TikTok video?
Right. So let's say one last night I uploaded, right?
Like, you don't even have to blow out smoke. You just add it right on their filters.
Right, exactly. So I had one last night I posted it with absolutely no smoke, no paraphernalia, no nothing. And it was a funny gimmick where it was like, it named like the elements like water. And then like, for your bong. And I'd, put the water bottle or something. It was something stupid. And then you end up coughing your brains out the end.
That one was great. It was like the Captain America thing.
Yeah, it was kind of like a movie trailer.
Captain Planet, was it? One of those cartoons. It was like Earth, fire, water.
Yeah. Put all the elements together. You got Captain Planet.
Yeah, Captain Planet.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's it. And so there was nothing on there, right? But there was the effect for the smog. It's a smog effect. I use it in all my videos. If you follow me on fucking TikTok, I use the smog effect and everything because what it symbolizes.
Makes sense.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? Because it just adds a nice little like layer of smoke over your video. Yeah. So, bro, at the end of my fucking gimmick, I'm pretending like I'm coughing from some weed and I'm doing like a lip singing some lyric that they're doing. It's a guy like coughing and shit. And I got the smog effect and I put the fucking thing up and literally, bro, not even 2 minutes later, it was down. But I got another violation. Oh. If I get enough of these, bro, they're going to block me again. It may be worse. Remove me. Close my account. Something like that.
It seems like TikTok really like almost creates the popular accounts because they pick and choose.
Doesn't it seem that way?
Like what they think people want to see, and they let like 15-year-old girls dance half naked, and that's acceptable, but your videos where you're doing nothing wrong aren't. It just doesn't make sense.
To the wrestling fans listening, it sounds a lot like Vince McMahon. Just not letting talent get over. He's handpicking who he wants.
I'm getting worked, bro.
Yeah. And you're getting over on your own.
The Wicked Witch of the East, bro. It's like, that's what I feel like the guy from that video. She comes down in a bubble.
What video?
You never seen the Wicked? Don't tell me you've never seen it.
Seen what?
If you haven't seen the Wicked Witch of the East video with the dude arguing with his friend, we're going to have to play this on air right now.
No, I've never.
You've never seen this?
Have you, Scott?
No.
Oh, my God. Time out a second. You're really serious.
I'm not big onto TikTok.
It's not a TikTok. It was a viral video that came out a couple years ago, before TikTok. And
there's no smog effect in it?
No, there's no smog effect. Yeah, here it is. It's a whole fucking gimmick, and I can I'm gonna play this for share my screen with the people watching, and let them see that shit. So let's bring it in. And that's not what I want. That's not that I want, actually. Might be. I'm working on this shit, but I'm just gonna do a entire screen. That's really what I want. Is right here.
All right, coming up.
Here we go. So now it's in, and now I want to play this. This is the Wicked Witch of the East video.
And this is from 2 years ago?
Yeah, it's fairly new.
I've never seen this.
Hold on! This is my favorite. Hold on!
I have seen this.
Her sister was a witch, right? And what was her sister? A princess! The Wicked Witch of the East, bro!
Stop him.
You're gonna look at me and you're gonna tell me that I'm wrong? Am I wrong?
It's my favorite
She wore a crown and she came down in a bubble. Grow up, bro. Grow up.
Get educated.
Grow up, bro.
I did see that.
Grow up.
Was a princess.
That literally, it's my favorite shit, yo. It's my favorite shit. It's Paul Ferrari says he's having trouble focusing on anything else but Scott's pythons. Wow, show that trap muscle.
Oh, the gyms are opening back up this week, guys.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, I thought it was Cash Money coming in from the 99 and 2000. So you want to get it? Yeah. I thought it was the beginning of that song.
Yeah, dude. But so fucking TikTok's a fucking piece of shit, bro. Like, I'm fucking making moves, yo. Look at this. Look at my video of La 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 song, which is a new one I put out. Over 2K views, and boom, it was gone this morning.
Yeah, they handpick who they want to put over, just like Vince McMahon. Yeah. You're feeling the Zack Ryder effect.
Yeah. Oh, my God. This is it. This is the Zack Ryder effect. You're right. Yep. This is what's happening. Holy shit, dude.
Zack Ryder
I didn't even think about that.
On YouTube, and that was the end of his career.
I didn't even think about that. I'm getting Zack Ryder, bro.
Maybe if you book Lana in your TikToks, you'll gain some traction.
See, that's like, don't get, like, you can have Lana and Mandy Rose in thongs with their tits hanging out.
You got a bunch of underage girls dancing braless, bro. I tell you all the time. There's fucking actual people on there showing, like, all the collection of, like, dab jars, the little ones that they come in. Or people blowing out smoke, people smoking joints, blunts, like all this shit, bro. But God forbid I use my fucking e-cigarette to help me to quit smoking on there. It's supposed to be better. But no, can't do that. No. But cigarettes are fine. Go ahead and kill yourself. We'll make money off that somehow. Fuck.
Unbelievable.
Bullshit.
And, I'm so fired up. I feel like it's time for a Karen of the week. What do you guys say?
Oh, another Karen?
The Karen of the week, bro. I think this is gonna be the Wicked Witch of the East, bro.
I thought that was the Karen.
No, I got a great Karen. This is a 3-parter, bro. This is a 3-parter. I'm gonna play you this in 3 segments. Thank you. Of this lady in a parking lot, the young guy in the car, and she won't let him leave. All right. Either he parked too close to her car, even though there was plenty of space for her to walk between the cars. And she loses it, bro. She loses it. And I think this is going to be great. I mean, the crowd's going to want to hear this. The audience is going to want to watch this show. This is legit. This is
she's crawling.
She's a 3-parter. This is a 3-parter. You ready for this shit? No fucking lie. Look at this.
You got to hit the audio button, my man, up top left. Boom. All right. Now we got to... Uh-oh.
My car.
Do you think you can park this close to my car and get away with it?
There's literally room for you to walk.
No, we're going to stay right here till the cops come.
No, what are you doing?
Give me your phone.
I'm going to move my car right now. Get out of my car.
Do you think you can park this close to my car and get away with it?
There's literally room for you to walk.
No, we're going to stay right here till the cops come.
Bro, right? And I'm like, holy shit, bro. So this bitch is wild, yo. And I'm like, holy fuck, yo. This bitch is no joke. So now part 2 is the real fucking killer, bro. This is where it's at.
I dare you to run me over.
Get off the hood of my car.
No, I'm not moving.
All right, what do I do right now?
Back the fuck up.
You did not just honk at me.
You did not just honk at me, she says, yo. So
the way she's got her hand on the car is just ridiculous.
You did not just honk at me. And then the finale, bro. The finale.
I'm gonna go right now.
No, you're not. You are so going to jail for this.
What is going on right now?
Oh no.
Bro, that's a fucking Karen of the week, baby.
Typical Karen.
Wow, yo. What'd you think of the Karen of the week, bro?
It was definitely staged. It wasn't a real life situation, but it was funny as fuck.
Dude, you thought it was staged?
100%.
It did look a little
right in the
fishy.
dude's bio, it said something like Emmy or slash something, actor, like. Yeah, there you go. You know.
Oh, dude, don't tell me that.
He's a worker.
You think I got worked, bro?
You got worked.
I got worked.
That was not an authentic.
She might still be a real
I don't know.
Karen,
That looks
though.
like a Karen to me, bro.
That was not an authentic Karen. That was a staged Karen act, but it was not an actual Karen.
Dude, I really hope that that's not the case, though, because that would be real shitty, bro. Oh, no. 2B Blunt Podcast. Listen, we're going to go ahead and we're going to play the Gas or Trash winner, Ragu. Congratulations, Ragu, again. Check him out. iTunes, Spotify, all the major apps. He won Gas or Trash last week.
With his song Mic Check.
With his song Mic Check, which we're going to have to get into now for our people right here on the 2B Blunt Podcast. We'll be right back.
Okay. What I do? My mind sound nice. Check one. Real hip hop.
Yeah, what? We're gonna do the top 5 or what?
I think we're going to do the ukulele guy.
Oh, he's ready?
Well, if he is. What? Oh, shit.
Pumas, feelers, Reagan era, when crack was cheaper. Now your favorite rapper, diva. Get disrespected on any record. Dudes try to use views just to gain leverage. I'm a walking lethal weapon, none of you can't check them. Break ankles and half Odell Beckham. Woo! Ragu, everything drippy. Had to put the wet floor sign to keep up from slipping. Boots tied up, case niggas start tripping. Amber alert, that's when niggas start missing. I played the block like Tristan. Game took a detour, I had to bring back the tradition. Wax shit got me livid. In the booth, I put a suit on and get niggas to business. Only rock retro, you wins. My phone stay metro booming. I'm hot like the station, need to tune in. Any track I shit on, y'all Putin. Each bar is sick like I'm writing with lupus. Them niggas mad, Vladimir Putin. My IQ swag so stupid. R.I.P. Cess, he was so ruthless. Punchlines can give a nigga contusions. I'm a wraith, you for fusion. Kush got me high as a Martian, I'm not human. From Miller Street, that home of that Rick Rubin. My seat so far to the back, my whip Coopish. Tight with the bread, I'm so Jewish. Ain't none of y'all fucking with Reg Lewis. I gave y'all enough time to put out your music on Spotify, the YouTube. Who the fuck is you? Just know I stay on point, can't sue. I'm the one that's bashing. I'm shooting up the spot like I lost in Madden. Know what I'm saying? Your boy ain't for the fun and games. I'm about green like a putting range. You see through, homie, cellophane. Truly, we not the same. Ragu, you heard right. The best thing out now. Since Fortnite, the kids love it. 80, baby, I'm straight thugging. Excuse me if a bird I ate up niggas. By the dozen, that's what it is. Your food on my plate and I got first dibs. I eat and they track like churches. Y'all all in the booth all nervous. I'm the type to pull up the show in the hearse, bitch. I'm just killing the scene. Malcolm in that window, nigga, by any means. Let's get it. Let's get it. My mic sound nice, check two. I'm from the era, shell top
We're rolling the fattest bloods. It's To Be Blunt with Peezy.
To Be Blunt Podcast. We are back. That's right. It's going down. So, we lit this blunt on break, and we've been smoking. No real fucking surprise, you know. Although Jim Hamilton says Frank Knox or the Scotts got to talk about how Amanda Nunes is one of the greatest athletes of all time. What's that about? What's he even talking about?
I don't know, but she's unstoppable. I mean, she retired Ronda Rousey. She's been the champ for how long?
Yeah, she's a UFC fighter.
Yeah, but what why would he bring that up right now?
Maybe she's fighting this weekend.
Maybe. And I mean, it is Pride Month. She's probably the most celebrated lesbian athlete.
I didn't even know she was a lesbian.
I didn't either. That's new. Anyway, so we were on break, and we got a message request from somebody who, listen, I know we did gas or trash last week, Frank, but somebody hit me up and they said, well, we were on break just now, and they were like, he wants to come on and like
try to dethrone Ragu.
Yeah, he wants to do his own gas or trash. Apparently, he's like this amazing artist. I don't really know much about him, but I mean, we're live on air. We're high as fuck. Do you think we should bring him in?
I mean, why not? What's the worst that could happen?
Okay, all right. Let's bring him in.
All right.
To Be Blunt Podcast.
Hey,
it's Deadpool.
How we doing, guys? How's everyone doing?
What's up, man? What's your name? Where are you from?
So this is Alan from Dallas, Texas, and I can't even believe you guys didn't hit me up before.
Wait, what?
I'm pretty much, yeah. I mean, I'm the greatest ukulele player that I know.
Wait, whoa. Let me stop you right there. Did he just say the greatest ukulele player he knows?
Well, I mean, I don't know any other ukulele player, so.
The ukulele of all you. Wait, so you're telling me you are the greatest ukulele player of all time?
Yeah, that I know. Yeah, I haven't met anybody better than me at the ukulele. I mean, and I've traveled the world.
Oh my God! And you've traveled. Where have you been around the world? Please tell me more.
What's the most exotic place you've been?
Well, I've been over to the Colony, which is, it's a couple hours from here. But it's pretty nice over there.
The Colony.
Yeah, the Colony.
What's the Colony?
It's a nice city,
Is that a
cult? A lot of rich people live there. Yeah.
Sounds
but
like
what? I've got my ukulele here right now. So I'm just going to go ahead. This is a cover, so.
Wait, hold on. You want to play live for us right now?
Yeah. I'm just going to go ahead and play right now.
Whoa,
so we can
hold
just
on.
go ahead and get this going.
Well, just give me a second. Guys. What? All right, Frank, do you think we should let this guy do gas or trash already? Like, he wants to play a ukulele. Is that even something we're doing? Are we taking all artists?
I don't know, man. I mean, that beard speaks of like a ukulele player.
That's what you got? I got ZZ Top out of that.
I got ukulele on that. I don't know, man. We should give him a shot. What's wrong with giving him a shot? Everyone needs a break.
Scott, what do you think about this?
I mean, we've gone this far already, but I never thought about this actually happening on a gas or trash segment. But
I don't think
I say we see what happens.
I mean, you got anybody else to bring on right now to rock it at the ukulele?
No, but we weren't running the segment this week.
I don't think anybody we were ever expecting anybody to call in with a ukulele ready to play. Yeah. Like, that's not.
So this is something original then. So I'm not just being a copycat like everybody else.
Wow. This guy's real confident. I like him.
Okay.
You know what? Listen. All right. Here's what's going to happen, man. Let me explain how this is going to work. Gas or Trash works like this. We're going to go ahead and we're going to let you play, your song. And then what'll happen after that is the audience is going to vote, right? That's how we're going to.
It's gas or trash.
That's right. The audience will let us know if it's gas or trash. I mean, if you're gas, bro, I'll put you on the website. I mean, we'll do it like we did Ragu from last week, who was a great song. I mean, that's a lot to overcome. I mean, I don't know if you heard it, but oh my God. I mean,
so I'm competing against a spaghetti jar?
Wow.
That's because he's got the sauce. That's what he told us.
Shit, yo, I like this guy. All right.
What song are you going to be covering? What song are you playing for everybody?
It's a little song known, "You Are My Sunshine."
I know that.
Do you know the song? I don't know the song.
Everyone, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine.
Yeah. All right.
It's an oldie, but it's a goodie.
All right, let's hear it, man.
Classic.
Let's do it.
All right. Some people say it's timeless. It's timeless. Okay.
He says it's going to be timeless. Let's see what he's got.
All right.
Here we go. Hold on.
What?
All right.
That's right.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Thank you. I'll be here all week. I'm available for bar mitzvahs. Sweet 16 parties, you name it. I'm available for them all.
Oh my God! I mean, Scott, what do you think? Was it gas or was it trash?
Are you available for the next Peezy album?
I mean, I could definitely work something out.
Paul Ferrari, he says it's super unleaded.
Super unleaded. Super.
Oh my God, bro. I can't even.
The comments so let me go ahead and give you this real quick.
The comments are coming in so fast, I can't even click on it.
Range. This is another. Again, I like to work in covers, just to make something new of some older songs.
Do you have any other songs that? Oh, you got more? Oh, I love it.
Yeah, I got
there's more. Oh my God, this is amazing.
This one is called "Row, Row, Row Your Boat." So hopefully you've heard of it.
It's going to be me and you this weekend.
Row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
No, that's not gas.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
This is the best episode we've ever done in our entire lives.
This is unbelievable.
This is amazing. You really are the greatest ukulele player of all time.
I told you. I wasn't just saying that.
No, wait. Please tell me you have another song you know how to play.
I'm working on a few things right now. I haven't released them to the public yet, so I just want to kind of,
Do you think we
can get a little tease or something?
Do you think we could get a Twinkle Twinkle Little Star out of it?
I mean,
come on, you got it in you. I know it.
Twinkle, twinkle, little little star.
What's going on?
Now I wonder what you are. Above the world so
Yeah, ho!
like a diamond in the sky.
Yeah, ho!
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
What?
How I wonder what you are.
Yeah!
Wow. Thank you.
That was amazing. That was amazing.
I don't know. I don't know what's going to top.
We really do live in unprecedented times right now.
This is it. Corona's drove everybody crazy. Yo, Jason Brown. Jason Brown said, can you cover some Peezy?
I'll work on it for next time, because obviously I'm going to be back.
Bro,
after that display, I'm pretty sure you guys are just going ahead and announce me as the official musician of the To Be Blunt podcast.
I think it might be right. Listen, if we get her to cover some Peezy tracks and come back again, this could be the greatest thing I've ever heard in my life. I put out a whole album of this, Peezy Uncensored.
If you want to put all your musical work through a wood chipper, then yeah, bring them on. Have them cover your songs.
This guy would sell millions. Are you kidding me? He's got the look. I mean, he's got the style. He's free. He did Twinkle Twinkle.
It's more comedic than talent, music wise. I don't know if we're listening to the same thing over here.
I mean, what instrument do you play?
I mean, I play
the bongos. I play the air guitar.
We could totally do a collab sometime. Maybe get like a remix going on.
Yo, I would pay to watch you air guitar with him playing the ukulele and Scott on the air drums.
The air drums.
Yeah.
I can maybe even, if you lay down a good enough beat, maybe me and Peezy could even spit some flows over it.
Oh my God, what?
Oh
my God.
Not feeling it, bro. Not feeling it.
I don't know, bro.
You guys can't come up with anything? I'm giving you a gold over
here. The beginning was all gas, but then it just took a quick drop to trash real fast.
I don't know, man. Yeah, we might have to revisit that sometime. I'll record that for you and send that over.
I think you should. That'd be a great thing that we could do. I'd love to hear more of your work. I need to find more of your stuff, man. I got to find it online. Are you on Spotify? Like, can I go to YouTube and find your stuff? Because
I can't believe you're a fan.
I got to have a whole album. Are you kidding me? This guy's amazing.
TikTok, me and Spotify are going back and forth.
Listen, I'd put this up against any song out there today. Look at that state. He can save hip hop for Christ's sakes with those kind of bars.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Well,
and I do it because I'm a nice guy,
Peezy is just retired, I guess.
Listen, I think what's going to have to happen is we're going to have to tally up, dude. I got to see what the comments have been on fire since you came on, man. I think you're onto something here. Like, this is incredible. People are going nuts, bro.
It's uncharted territory. People don't know what to do with it. It's like, when Nirvana first came on the scene, people didn't know what to do. Now people don't know what to do with me on the team.
Oh, wow.
Pretty much the same thing.
That's a bold statement. I think you're far away from being the next Kurt Cobain.
Well, are you kidding me? Put this guy in one of them acoustic gimmicks on MTV. Are you kidding me?
What, MTV Unplugged?
That's right, Unplugged.
Featuring Alan on the ukulele?
That's right. Are you kidding me? That's like pay-per-view quality shit.
What? Peezy, you gotta stop smoking, bro. You gotta stop drinking. I don't know what's going on.
I need to drink more. That's what it's gonna be down to.
Yeah, maybe. Because I don't know. I thought you had a better ear for music than that.
I have a great ear for music, and that's why this guy's gonna be a star, bro. Did you ever see that movie with Lady Gaga and what's his fucking name?
Bradley Cooper.
Yeah,
listen.
Take Bradley Cooper out and put this guy in, and maybe, just maybe, I'd actually rent the movie for $199.
I mean, I'd definitely be an upgrade in looks over Bradley Cooper. But,
absolutely. I mean, you're look at you.
Yeah,
that's right. You could be on American Idol with a face like that, bro. I don't know what you're doing on the podcast. You should be hitting up with Seacrest.
They're trying to hold me down.
Damn, bro. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll tally up the votes and we'll let you know how it goes, man. Thank you for being on the show. We got to have you back. Whoa.
Looking forward to it, guys.
Whoa, Scott.
Well, I've seen, you say trash, I say gas. So
you say gas?
Yeah, see?
In the comments, I think I've seen one gas and one trash.
I think we've had a couple guesses and no one trash.
I need to see some more deciding factors
He's
here.
gas on a comedic level, but as far as musically, which the segment is about,
I don't know. I feel like gas or trash is subjective to users' opinion. You know.
Yeah.
All right, Alan. Thanks for being on the show, bro.
Hey,
you're your star. You're a star, bro. Future star.
Can't wait till next time.
All right. Can you believe that, yo? That was
wow.
That was amazing.
I must be, deaf for good music because I thought that was just trash.
We got to convince this guy. I mean, that was the best thing I've ever heard.
I thought Zach Guitarfanakis was actually pretty good.
Oh, wow! Guitarfanakis, whatever you said. How do you even transition from there?
Gas on comedy, trash on music. That's exactly how I stand.
I don't know, bro. Really? That's what you think?
Yeah. I mean, you guys really thought that was good music? You didn't even play the thing in tune.
I would.
You didn't even play a proper note.
I mean, it sounded good.
He was completely out of tone. He was not on. I don't know.
Did he just not do your favorite nursery rhyme?
He's real salty.
You told me to twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Listen, if he did chicka chicka boom boom, I would lose it.
Yo, Scott. Yo, I don't know, dude. I don't know. This guy is gas. Yo, Hamilton says gas, bro. Gas.
Gas for sure. Gas. In all caps.
In all caps, yo. I loved it. When we get back, yo, I think we got to switch it up a little bit. I don't even know how we can come back from that, but listen. Because I've never seen anything like that. I've never even seen anybody play the ukulele.
Last week we weren't allowed to vote as hosts.
No, we're not voting.
We cancel each other out.
We're not voting. Our votes don't count. I just wanted your opinion.
All right.
Oh, this is no.
All right, just making it clear.
No.
And I mean, from comedic standpoint, it was gas 1,000%.
I mean, it was a whole new level of entertainment. I feel like comedic music is still music. I just,
But musically, it just wasn't even real music.
Yeah. Well, we'll find out.
The laughs are non-stop. It's TV Blunt with Peezy.
All right. We got to regroup real quick. That was it, yo. That was it. I loved it. 2B Blunt Podcast. Listen, Bang Bang Niner Game, episode 49. Thank you for tuning in. Yo, the chat's popping tonight. We love that shit. It might be time for another shot o'clock, though. Because Frank Knox about to come in with that fucking top 5.
Yeah, that's right.
He's got the top 5 49er players, correct?
Yeah, an ode to the 49th episode. And the episode being called Bang Bang Niner Gang, I figured what better top 5 than my personal top 5 San Francisco 49ers all time.
I love it. Let's do it.
Frank Knox top 5. 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 Frank Knox top 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has returned. Your Frank Knox top 5. This is his top 5 San Francisco 49er players of all time. Number 5.
At number 5, Frank Gore.
Number 4,
Ronnie Lott.
Number 3,
Patrick Willis.
Number 2.
Man, 2-1 was tough, but number 2's gotta be Joe Montana for me.
And your Frank Knox, number 1 all-time San Francisco 49er player is
the best wide receiver to ever play the game, none other than Jerry Rice, baby. And that's my number 1, man. Jerry Rice was like my favorite wide receiver.
Yeah,
growing up, he was just the best.
That's it. Jerry Rice, man, was the man, yo.
He was the man.
He was the man, yo. I agree. That was a great number 1. I was hoping you were going to end with that because
I didn't hear Steve Young in there.
I didn't put Steve Young
that
in
was
there.
the one thing that kind of shocked me.
I didn't. I had to put Patrick Willis in there. And I had to put Frank Gore in there because he was just like such a backbone of the San Francisco 49ers organization for like 15 years. He pretty much put the team on his back.
Yo, Paul Ferrari, if you disagree with his list, call in. I want to hear. I want to know why.
Paul Ferrari top
That's
5.
right. 860-384-7110. If you disagree with that top 5 and you're a 49ers fan, call in. I know Paul Ferrari's a big Niners fan.
He is.
Biggest one I know.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that the phone's not already ringing.
Well, probably because we're on a delay a little bit.
It was
Oh,
tough.
shit, that's right. We are on a delay.
It was really tough to keep Steve Young out. It really was.
I can't believe you did. Honestly, that would have been like, I mean, Steve Young, bro.
But I had to show love to the defense as well as the offense.
I hear you. I was a solid top 5, bro. I think it was just Steve Young's like one of the more just well-known players,
he was
bro.
he was definitely on a Madden cover, wasn't he? At one time.
But in fair, I mean, Steve Young's a great player, but he kind of cleaned up Joe Montana's like dynasty in a way.
Yeah,
Because Joe Montana threw the rock to Jerry Rice for many years and won Super Bowls.
The Rock,
and then Steve Young came in and threw the rock to him and won, Super Bowl as well.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I mean, it's a solid top 5, bro.
If you put Steve Young on like the Miami Dolphins today, would he win a Super Bowl? I don't know. I felt like that Niners team was built strong, very strong throughout the 80s and early 90s.
Yeah, no, I agree. And it definitely was, though. It was the strongest, bro.
It was the dynasty then.
Absolutely. And that's what I mean, bro.
I wanted to put like Deion Sanders in there too. He was honorable mention.
Oh yeah, true, yeah.
There's a couple guys that got Terrell Owens got left out.
Well, Niners, one of the greatest teams ever. How many Super Bowl rings?
I'm not a huge Niners fan, but I think I want to say 7.
Really?
Could be wrong.
It's definitely up there. It's like them, Cowboys, Steelers, right?
Yeah, I think so. That was a great top 5, though. Jerry Rice, bro. I guess Paul Ferrari doesn't want to call in, so what we're going to do is
this was his chance to call in,
Yeah, he failed, bro. He didn't want to call in. I don't know why. He missed out, though. It's about to go down.
Maybe he agrees with my...
Or maybe he doesn't. He just needs to take some breathers first before he decides to light up the phone lines.
True. That might be the case, bro. That might be the case. So what we're going to do is we're going to go right in to a little sports here with our special guest, Taelor. Scott's going to fucking fetch us more shots because it's got to go down. I need all the shots right here. To Be Blunt Podcast.
Stock up on TP because we're the shit. It's To Be Blunt with Peezy.
That's right, To Be Blunt Podcast. We are back. Frank Knox, are you ready to get us some sports, man?
I'm ready.
I heard a rumor, though. That you weren't going to be doing sports this week. I heard we had a special guest here.
Yeah, I'm still fired up over everything that's happening, so I can't do it.
So you called in the recruits.
Yeah, too fired up. Too angry.
So joining us right now, Taelor from the Sports Talk Mostly podcast. How are you, Taelor?
I'm great, guys. How are you? Thanks for having me back on. It's always so fun to be here with you guys.
Yes, we're so happy to have you back. It's been quite a bit since you've been on the show.
Yeah, it's been a couple months. God, COVID-19 just ruined everything.
It killed everything.
It was Super Bowl weekend.
The whole vibes have gone to shit, It's like bad vibes only now.
Well, we're bringing back the vibes, so.
Well, I can't wait. I'm super excited to hear what you got for sports for us this week. What do we have in the lineup for right now?
So the first thing I think that really needs to be discussed, obviously, I'm rocking my Miami Heat jersey for good reason.
That's right.
Is coming back. Obviously, Kyrie Irving has made some headlines this week with the rumors going around that he suggested players make their own league. His teammates are saying this isn't true. All these different rumors going around, but. I think with everything going on right now, I think the comeback of NBA is a really good point of unity for the entire nation. Obviously, the league is made up of mostly black men. So I think NBA coming back is going to be a positive thing. Not that we need to distract ourselves from important issues, but I think that these men that are a part of this is, it's a positive thing. These guys want to play. They're antsy. They got, a little less than half of their season cut off. So I personally am excited for the comeback of NBA. I've seen some some lists of what the players are allowed to do and what the amenities are going to be like. And I think one of the most exciting things is that the players are going to be able to watch each other's games. So that's obviously not a dynamic we've ever been able to see before in the NBA. So I think that's going to be kind of a fun thing for the fans to.
Is that going to be like in place of actually having a live audience?
Yeah. They obviously have their personnel and their staff that are available and that are going to be on the grounds. But the players are not only allowed but actually encouraged to go watch the other games. Obviously, they're all technically isolating together on the Disney World grounds. So it's not like there's going to be any sort of germ conflict, so to speak.
What a place to be locked up at if you're going to be doing a season in Disney World.
I know. I wonder if they're going to be allowed to ride the rides and enjoy the park at their own leisure.
Who's going to go to the games?
Is that one of the perks on the list?
I've heard some things that the players are
great.
Like, the amenities, but it's definitely going to be curious to see like who actually ends up doing what. I mean, I don't put it past any of these guys to like coax some grounds people to, let them on a ride.
I'm saying if I had to choose between the game and the park, like, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
The park's fire.
I know. They're probably worried people aren't going to show up to the game because they're still riding the rides.
Well, I mean, it's also a good point. Just get so high, you're just out there. Exactly. I want to go check out Simpsons Land or some shit.
Exactly. So, and like I said, I just think the whole idea of NBA coming back at all, obviously it's taken a lot of strategizing and planning to even bring it back to finish out the season. Obviously, there's some changes that, roll into next season based on the timeline of things right now. But basketball coming back, I think, is really important as far as, uniting people from different backgrounds, uniting people from different walks of life, people who have been raised differently. And I think that the players in the NBA have all known each other for so long. It's literally like 3 degrees of separation in the NBA as far as the players knowing each other, being related to each other, marrying each other's sisters and brothers and things like that because they've all known each other for so long. So
right.
I think that it's starting back up can only just create more good camaraderie to help further some of the conversations that are going on in these social issues. So that's my personal take on NBA coming back, but obviously to transition to the other side of the coin in that aspect, my other topic is MLB.
Oh boy, I know Frank Knox is real fired up about baseball right now.
I figured.
He's the biggest Yankees fan of all time.
I'm furious.
Yeah, and I back you on that. I'm a big Yankees fan myself, and I just think honestly it's just so sad what's going on in the MLB right now. The players tried to voice their concerns, and they basically fell on deaf ears, and the league and the owners basically decided, we'll give you a schedule.
It's ridiculous. They should have been the first and only sport during this whole pandemic because they have the facilities isolated in Arizona and Florida, which happened to be one of the first 2 states reopened.
Yep.
And they did nothing. They're the 8th most watched sport in the world. They could have been the first most watched I'm getting all fired up.
Can't even talk, get it out.
Yeah, they could have been the most watched sport in the world, and now they're going to be even down the list further because they fumbled the ball so bad.
Yep, yeah.
It's terrible what's going on.
Well, not to mention that everything that's going on trickles down to the minors as well. And the first thing that everybody thinks of is, major league players, they can afford the break, they can afford to go without pay, but frankly, the players in the minors cannot.
Right.
And
no, they make $500 a week.
Exactly.
True.
And so you have guys that, are putting their heart and soul into something to try and make it to the next level, and they're getting spanked right now. And it's just not okay. The owners need to do better. These players make them billions of dollars.
So much money.
Yeah, it's unreal. I mean, I can't even fathom how much money some of these owners make off of these guys, and the fact they can't even put a plan in place that protects them is just absurd to me.
Yeah.
So
it's terrible.
I just really hope some changes come in that aspect. It's just not a
bad.
It's not a positive situation at all. And
you have the players on Twitter all taking the same stand. Tell me when, tell me where, I'm ready to play. And what happens? The commissioner goes on ESPN on Monday night and goes from, oh, yeah, 100% there's going to be a season. Oh, I really don't think there's going to be a season. I could see there's scenarios of it not happening now. Like, are you serious? You're supposed to be the leader of a $1 billion organization, and that's how you act.
Oh, boy.
Yep. No, I'm with you. It's subpar as far as leadership goes. It's just completely unacceptable. And frankly, these organizations should already have plans in place for things like this.
Yeah, totally. Absolutely. But there was no plan at all. And now I feel like they're just...
The MLB needed the littlest tweak in a plan they have, which is called spring training, Peezy.
You're right. That's right.
Literally what they could have ran the entire season, and now these guys still got to stretch out 30, 45 days. You'll be lucky if you see a game this year at this point.
Well,
terrible.
When you look at MLB and the organization that MLB is and has come to be over decades, and then you look at things like UFC and NASCAR and how they're able to figure something out on such a short time frame that allows their pit crews or, all those things that are respective to those specific sports, they're able to figure that out in such a short time, but MLB can't? Like, what? I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. And like I said, it's just frankly subpar as far as leadership goes.
It's disastrous because next year their contract ends. So that means, 2022 we're going to have no baseball. 2020 we're going to have no baseball. This may be the death of America's pastime.
I know. Wow. And I don't like thinking about that at all.
Wow. Realistically, this could be the end. I mean, I'm all for what the Kyrie Irving plan, the rumor plan, these MLB players do. Let's get a 30-pack of beer. Let's go play softball. Let's start a beer league. Let's sell the rights to Fox Sports and ESPN. And that's it. Softball, beer league, MLB players, let's make it happen.
I'd watch that shit.
Learn how to hit because we don't need you so much anymore.
We got a weed league?
Whatever it is, man. The beer league is weed friendly. Every beer league I've ever been in. So
that's where now we're talking.
I was gonna say let's sanction a To Be Blunt weed league.
Oh my God, that'd be sick.
I mean, I'd be all for the players doing it at this point because the leadership has just turned their back on them, and it's disgusting and pathetic.
Yeah.
Maybe we're the answer.
Yeah. So
I would watch that on pay-per-view, bro. If they started a beer league, I would literally subscribe $50 to $100 for the entire year.
Me too.
To watch the boys just be boys and drink beers and hit balls out of the park, I mean, wouldn't get any better than that.
That'd be great.
And not only that, but there's their out for all these stupid cannabis regulations that the league has slowly loosened that are like just, it's so far under what regulations should be that they just get all this credit for loosening them, even though it's still so far off of where it should be.
Right.
So as far as cannabis goes in the league, there's just so many other reasons why the MLB players would actually find great benefit from doing their own thing.
100%. I mean, the sports league notoriously has always created drug problems with their players by prescribing them opiates, but then they won't let them smoke weed.
Right.
Like, how does that make sense in any world that's existed?
Doesn't make any sense.
And in the name of the most recent player, Taelor Skaggs, it needs to stop.
Yeah.
I mean, frankly, he is one of many who the trainer prescribing certain things, it could have been avoided. So there's a myriad of reasons why these MLB players, on top of the COVID-19 play stoppages, that these players should definitely explore some other avenues of getting their talents in front of the fan base, because Lord knows the fans want to see it. There's definitely no question there.
Agreed. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, man, I'm like going through baseball withdrawal right now because during baseball season, I know every night, like either 7 p.m. or 10 p.m., I got a Yankees game on. I could watch that and have some background noise and, do other things while I'm watching the game. And then at this point, I've already gone to a handful of games. Yep. And I had to go travel to New York City just to walk around.
Just to walk around the stadium
with not a single person around.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
But, I had to get my fix in somehow.
Well, I'm glad you got to get there, man.
I can relate because that's how I've been feeling about basketball, especially because my birthday is the 3rd of June. So just a couple weeks ago, as you guys know. And
that's right.
Finals always starts either on or right after my birthday. And this year it was scheduled to start for the 4th. And, I mean, like, on my birthday, it's like, okay, cool. Thanks. Like, so I feel it's just one of those things. It's like when something is your heart and soul and like so much of what you live to be about, it's so devastating to not have it and not have it to like pour, your bad day into, or, bro down with your best buddy, come over and drink a beer and let's watch the game. Like it's so much of a camaraderie type thing to have to be without our favorite sport has definitely changed things for the worse. Me personally, I'm just kind of keeping my eye on obviously NBA and MLB because those are the two sports that right now we would be like in the deepest parts of had nothing shut down.
Exactly what it would be.
Yeah. So those are, like I said, my two biggest concerns right now. Obviously, NBA has a little bit more positivity to it, considering it's making a comeback with a plan and all that. But I hope MLB gets its shit together, pulls heads out of collective asses.
Now, do you think the NBA is really going to start in July? I think initially they said July 7th, right? And here we are in the middle of June. And
July 7th, and then they pushed it back to July 31st, and then they said that it was going to be like July 28th or 29th. So
I don't know, man.
The problem is why they're pushing it back is because Florida has spiked
everywhere. Yep. Florida, Oklahoma, Arizona, Texas, Georgia,
Oregon. We're having case spikes. So
yeah, everyone got to stay safe. Got to stay safe out there.
Yeah, got to stay safe and got to stay smart. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people around the sports world that don't think that NBA coming back is a good idea, but if it can be executed properly and if any positive tests can be dealt with swiftly, it can work out. You know what I mean? Like we had a UFC event that had 3 positive tests within it, and nobody else tested positive after they were dealt with. So, if, like I said, if things are dealt with swiftly and addressed in a timely manner, then it can continue. But if people start getting positive tests and nobody tells anybody, then things are going to get screwed.
I hear that. Well, stay safe out there, Taylor. It was great to have you on.
Thank you for coming
Check out Sports Talk Mostly podcast on Spotify and wherever else you tune in. That's right. And we'll be back after this commercial break.
What's good? It's your boy, the coach. From the WWE Golf Channel, PGA Tour, EA Sports Madden. You know what time it is. 2 Be Blunt Podcast with my boys, Frank Knox and Peezy.
Blunt podcast.
Wow. Now we have volume.
Wow. I might be a little lit right now. I'm gonna go ahead and admit to the listeners that I might be on that next level, yo.
You are going to make the lit list on No Selling with Scott tonight.
Wow, someone's calling in.
You got a new ringtone?
Yeah,
no, I don't, actually. 2 Be Blunt Podcast. What's the name? Where you calling from?
Big Daddy J from Connecticut.
What?
It sounded like Big Daddy J.
Big Daddy J from Connecticut.
Wow, Big Daddy
Hampton,
J from Connecticut. Hampton, the home of Fat Wedge U.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Is it?
Yeah.
The same area?
Hampton, same town, bro. Same area, same town.
Come on.
No way.
You've been to Fat Wedge, you?
No, I haven't. Have you?
No, we're
I'm
asking
asking
the caller.
Oh, sorry.
We're asking Big Daddy J.
I'm my bad. Okay, Jesus Christ.
Excuse Peezy. He's a little stoned right now.
I am a little stoned.
Big Daddy J's not a fan, but yes, this is Big Daddy J from all the way from Hampton, Connecticut, here to stump the Scott.
Oh, we got a challenger.
Stump the Scott, bro. No, we haven't had anybody play Stump the Scott in forever. I can't believe that this is going to go down right here on the podcast. This guy wants to play Stump the Scott, bro.
Man.
Oh, and I'm prepared.
Let's do 'em.
You got prepared?
How many questions do you have prepared this evening?
I've got 5.
All right.
I've got 5 questions. I'm giving him some easy ones, 2 easy ones, and 3 pretty solid ones. But we will be stumping him today. I will get at least 3 out of 5.
He says he's gonna stump
You're
me.
stumping. All he's got to do is
Bold
get
challenge.
He's got to just get 3 out of 5 correct to prevail.
That's right. Well, we're going to find out. Let's get right into it. Stump the Scott.
He's the smartest.
You don't have any brains. I'm from Hollywood. I have the brains.
He's unstoppable.
Nobody in the whole world can beat me one-on-one right now.
It's the hottest game show around. It's Stump the Scott. And now, your host, Bud Griffin.
Hi, everybody. Bud Griffin here. We're here for the first exclusive Stump the Scott. It's been so long.
I know, Bud, it's been a long time. You're looking dapper tonight, I must say.
Oh, thank you, Scott. Thank you. We have never played this game. Well, we haven't played this game in so long.
It's the original game show on the 2B Blonde podcast.
It's the original game show. It's going down right here on Stump the Scott, bro.
Big Daddy
Stump the
J.
Scott.
Here we
Big Daddy
go.
J.
Let's get into it.
I want to know, what is question number 1 for the Scott?
Question number 1. This is an easy one for you, Scott. All right, you ready?
Let's do it.
Here we go. What WWE diva was considered one of the great wonders of the world?
I even know this one.
Yeah, that. So that one is pretty easy. And it was the 8th wonder of the world. Oh, no, I'm sorry. The 9th wonder of the world. I apologize. 8th wonder of the world was Andre the Giant. The 9th wonder of the world. Maybe one day we'll see a 10th wonder of the world. We'll see. But it was the 9th wonder of the world, and that's none other than China.
Ding, 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 ding.
Wow.
We have another correct answer from the Scott. Scott, can you believe it, bro?
I mean, I believe it. Of course I do. But
It's the Scott, dude. He's 1 for 1.
It's the
Big
Scott.
Daddy
1 for
J's
1.
got to work with a little bit more than
Big
this.
Daddy J going to be
even
ready?
Frank Knox knew the answer to that question, so that tells you something there.
That's true. But he did say the wrong number. Wonder of the
You
world.
just said wonder.
I have
The
30
number wonder.
seconds. I can talk it out.
the
Yeah.
number wonder. That's it. Well, we gotta go on. Are you ready, Big Daddy J, for your second question here on the hottest game show right here, the original game show? It is Stump the Scott.
All right. Question number 2. In the match between Brock Lesnar and Kurt Angle, the Iron Man match, okay, how many seconds was given after each pinfall?
Okay, so you're...
And your time starts now.
All right, so you're asking in between when a fall happened, how much time do the competitors have before they kind of, were able to, the referee could restart the match? I know it's either 1 minute or 2 minutes. It's one of those two. I feel like...
Is he asking how many time that elapsed between fall 1?
No,
2,
like
3?
how much time they give them till they can get back up on their feet so they can continue. The match,
like in
'cause it's an
2
Iron
rounds
Man
of
match.
boxing, you have to sit down like 30 seconds a minute. Same thing.
So it's kind of like that. But since it's an Iron Man match, and since that's Kurt Angle versus Brock Lesnar, and since it was on television and not a pay-per-view, but it was taped, so because it was a SmackDown back then, I'm gonna say 60 seconds. is what they did between. Final answer, 60 seconds.
Is it correct?
Final answer, 60 seconds. Give me 1 second. I need to confirm.
You don't even have the answer, Big Daddy J. You're not the Big Daddy at all.
Wait, he doesn't have the answer?
Oh, I thought I knew the answer, but you just kind of got me right now.
What? This is what happens when stoners play Stump the Scott. That's what happens.
Wow.
Let's put that one on hold. Let's put that one on hold.
Put on hold. Frank Knox will look it up on the side. Next question, Big Daddy J.
If you got the answer to question 3, make sure you have the answer before you ask it, and then ask it.
Yes, sir. Yes, I got it.
That's right. Or you're going to get disqualified. And you're fired. That's right. Here we go. Are you ready? Scott, question number 3. Are you ready, man?
Let's do it.
So let's get ready to play Stump the Scott. Go ahead, Big Daddy J.
Here we go. Big Daddy J for one of the ones that Scott's not going to get. What was the first WrestleMania held in the state of Washington? Second question, just for that one.
Whoa. We don't do 2 parts here.
Wait, did a 2-part? No.
What do you mean? You're gonna do it? You're gonna allow it?
I'll accept it.
He's gonna allow it. All right.
Uh-oh.
So what was the second part of the question? So you said first WrestleMania in the state of Washington.
Is that for real? All right.
And then what was the main event?
And what was the main event? So I'm thinking all of my WrestleManias. The first one that comes to mind in Washington was the one that was in Seattle, which would have been WrestleMania 19. Now I just have to rewind my head back to the previous 18 WrestleManias, because that one was obviously in Washington, and I don't think another one was. There was a lot of repeats. There was a lot of New York. California, of course, had a couple. Toronto even had 2. So I'm going to say it was WrestleMania 19 because it was in the Seattle at Safeco Field where the Mariners play. And the main event that night, we're going with the last match, was actually, to your previous question, it was Kurt Angle versus Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship. So that's my answer.
Is that correct?
That is incorrect.
Incorrect?
Incorrect. That was the main event. That was the main event for the Raw, for the SmackDown brand.
Yeah, it was the last match of the pay-per-view. That's what a main event is.
It was not.
If you're going to say Hulk Hogan and Vince McMahon, yeah, they were on the cover of the DVD and whatever, but it doesn't matter. The main event is the main event, which is the last match, which is Kurt Angle versus Brock Lesnar.
That's right, Scott. Tell him.
That's right.
That's right.
It's where Brock Lesnar broke his neck almost doing a shooting star press.
That's right, exactly.
And then he had a smog look in the background of his effect.
Man, I may be getting stumped here.
Yeah, another call.
I want to, Big Daddy J, I want to confirm a couple facts with you here. So, indeed, the last match, WrestleMania 19, was Brock Lesnar defeating Kurt Angle. Scott did not get stumped. However, to the question you did not know the answer to, the rest period between Kurt Angle and Brock Lesnar in an Iron Man match was only 15 seconds.
Wow, only 15 seconds.
Only 15
That's what I thought it was. That's what I thought.
I was way off.
Therefore,
wait a second.
The score tallies, the Scott 2, Big Daddy J 1.
Where did he get 1 from?
He just stumped him with, Scott said 60 seconds.
And it was a 2-part question.
It was 15 seconds.
That's where he got me, yeah.
No, I did get you there. Hold on. Now, I got
definitive
Rock versus Stone Cold Steve Austin.
All right.
Rock versus Stone Cold Steve Austin was the match just before Kurt Angle and Brock Lesnar.
Listen.
Look it up.
This is what's going down. We're getting to question number 4 right here on Stump the Scott. Are you ready, Scott?
I think we did question 4 technically, but go ahead. Last question.
No, this is question 4.
You allowed a 2-parter.
Yeah, it was a 2-parter. Scott, no arguments.
Okay.
That's right.
All
so,
right.
Big Daddy Jerry, you ready for question number 4 right here to play Stump the Scott?
All right, here we go.
We do shots.
I don't have them.
What was Eddie Guerrero's last match? Who was his opponent?
do remember this. It was an episode of SmackDown. His last match, his opponent, I believe it was a Survivor Series qualifying match, if I'm not mistaken, for the 2005 Survivor Series. And he defeated none other than... Get my microphone.
I already know it's coming. I've already fact-checked this.
It is none other than Mr. Kennedy!
Ding, 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 ding.
Scott prevails. The Scott prevails.
Kennedy! Congratulations, Scott. You will remain undefeated right here on Stump the Scott. Big Daddy J, you do not win a prize tonight, but we do wish you the best in your future endeavors right here on 2B Blunt Podcast.
Thank you, fellas. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Thanks for the call.
Man, we had a couple missed calls during that segment, too.
Yeah, I know.
We encourage anyone to call back in.
Yeah, whoever called in, my bad. We were on the phone already. If you were listening, you would maybe have known that we had a caller on playing Stump the Scott. But right now, the phone lines are open. 860-384-7110. We have 6 minutes left. Smokers, drinkers, partiers, boozers, call in. Get lit with us. It's shot o'clock. Should we post the video link right on and let everybody join in for shot o'clock?
Post what video link?
Right in here to get into the live feed.
Oh, yeah. Post it up.
What do you think, Scott?
What are we thinking about? What are we doing?
We're gonna do Stump the Scott. We're gonna do a Stump the Scott.
We're gonna do a shot o'clock with our viewers.
The listeners.
Let's do it.
We're gonna show a little shot o'clock.
I'm impressed. I'm very disappointed he didn't know the answers to his own questions, though. That's like something me and
Which
Peezy
is the one I got wrong.
Yeah, I've been guilty of that in the past. I've told you I stumped you, but I really didn't when you went home and fact-checked.
That's true. That guy didn't even know the answer to those questions, so it doesn't even count. It's disqualified. Scott wins. Bottom line.
No matter what, anyways. Scott prevailed.
That's it. That's right. Scott is the man right now. Undefeated. 2B Blunt Podcast. No prizes given away tonight. Phone lines are open. 860-384-7110. I just posted the link if you want to join the live stream and do a shot o'clock with us before we get off air. Well, now's the time to tune in. Right? Am I right?
You are right, Peter.
That's what we want to do. We want to do a shot o'clock with the listeners. If you want to do a shot with the 2B Blunt crew or hit the bowl or whatever it might be, now's the time. Click the link in the comments, and there might be your time right here. It's going down. 2B Blunt Podcast. What's this, Scott? Scott sending me a hidden message.
I'm passing notes because I don't want to just say it out loud.
Can I do no selling?
I'm just going to ask anyway.
Oh, we have a caller.
Call time out.
All right.
2B Blunt Podcast. What's your name? Where you calling from?
You're not hooked up to the Bluetooth.
Hold on. 2B Blunt Podcast. What's your name? Where you calling from?
What's the name that I'm calling from or the state? I'm confused. Hey, we be fucking it. Hey, we got the cones though. Like we're like, we had the banana daiquiri, but then we had to switch it up.
What? Wow, we got that banana daiquiri, but now we switching it up.
Minnesota.
I wish I had a banana daiquiri right now.
Hot right now. We hot out here. We don't like it.
Yo, facts, yo, it's fucking hot.
So where you calling from?
Where are you from?
Where are you from?
Where are you from?
Me?
We're from Connecticut. Minnesota.
Minnesota, I said.
Oh, Minnesota. All right.
Listen to it.
This turned into a party, goddammit. Minnesota.
I can't believe you call me back right now. I told my daughter, she's right here with me, my 19-year-old. Go look at my TikTok. She's so funny. She's like such a bitch.
Wow.
I'm like, look at it.
Yo, I appreciate it.
Let's roll one. I've been trying to get her. I've been motivating her with your ass. Thank you.
Thank you.
Like,
no,
honestly,
thank you. Thank you for your support.
Thank
Because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't even be on TikTok, goddamn. I'd be nothing. But right now, because of people like you.
I don't even know. Hey, man, it's kind of tricky how you have it set up right now. Like, there's got to be a freer style, like you got it like kind of like, whoa, it's kind of tricky. Like, okay, I want to dance to that too. Now I'm going to dance to that later. Okay, whatever. I'm going to save it for later. But no, I'm going to do it. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have a podcast. It doesn't. I can't share with my viewers. I got a lot of viewers. I got a lot of hater nation. You know, like
yeah, everybody's got that hater nation.
That's right, and that's how you get the clout. No, that's how you.
Hey, that's how you get that clout, baby. You get the numbers. Hoo-hoo.
Clout chasing.
Smoke it up. Smoke it up.
Yo,
like,
smoke it if you got it.
Like, keep watching, bitch. Keep watching. Keep watching. You know,
thank you so much for calling in,
I don't know
yo.
if they're gonna use my voice someday. I know they will, because I'm fucking wild. And like, I mean, but then other days I'm not. I'm just quiet as fuck, and I just want to sleep. And I'm like, give my older kids money.
Can I say something real quick? When you're talking, this voice right here, just how exactly you're talking, this is what happens in my head. I feel like you talk to me like the voice in my head does, bro. This is exactly what it feels like. Straight up. Like when I'm thinking about shit, yo, someone's in my head like, yeah, that's how I gotta be.
Right now, like I'm a beast. Oh my god, I was all good till the fifth, baby, and then it was like, oh my god, every time I laugh, it's like, what? I'm gonna pee.
Absolutely. Listen, thank you for calling in. We appreciate it. I love the support, yo. Keep following, yo. And next time I'm live, make sure you say what up.
Text me, tell me how to share it so I can share it. Because like I said, like I'm old school. Like I barely got a smartphone. So.
I got you. All right, peace.
Fun love.
2B Blunt Podcast. Make sure you share, like, subscribe, follow us at 2B Blunt Podcast with the number 2. It's going down. 2BBluntPodcast.com, RTFSportsNetwork.com. Next week, episode 50, fellas. Scott, sorry we didn't get to no selling this week.
That's all right.
But
stay tuned on the live feed. RTF, we're going to dip off into their next episode, but stick around for the live feed because no selling with the Scott.
That's right. The show's not over yet. Stay up with us. We're off RTF, but we're going to be right here. We're going to do no selling with the Scott. It's 2B Blunt after the blunt coming up next. And don't forget to tune in next week, of course. Same weed time. Same weed channel. B Blunt Podcast. We're back, baby. We're back. Man, stick around. It's 2B Blunt after the blunt coming up right now.
Hit up the IG or Facebook. We got more exclusives on the way. More exclusive. Less coronavirus.
The first thing I turn on.
2B Blunt Podcast.
2B Blunt Podcast, or as Frank Knox says, 2B Bong, because we're going to be packing the bongs from now on.
Yeah, that's right.
After the blunt. Special edition. We might be off the air in RTF, but the party's still going. The shot glasses are still flowing.
Mine's empty.
Oh, we got to help you out. God damn it. Get him another one. Come on, Scott. Now you got to pour it. I got to work the board.
You know, that chick from Minnesota was litty.
Minnesota.
She was litty.
Minnesota.
She said she was having banana daiquiris.
Banana daiquiris. Maybe. I think she's smoking banana daiquiri. But she was litty.
She was real litty, bro.
She was litty.
She was litty as fuck.
She was all the way from Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Here you go, Scott. Hey. It's still lit up in this bitch. Just when you think it's over, the party just starts. It's the after hours. It's 2B Blunt after the blunt. It's uncensored. It's unfiltered. It's exclusive. It's right here. 2B Blunt Podcast. That's right.
Yes, sir.
She followed us from Minnesota, but was she a TikTok follower? Is that what she said?
It sounds to me like she was a TikTok fan.
She was a big Peezy TikTok
She said
fan.
She told her daughter to watch my videos to motivate her. That is fucking, that's love right there, baby. Wow. Ha, Taylor.
Yep.
I love it. 2B Blunt Podcast. We ain't going nowhere.
It's over, but it's not.
We ain't
Now
going
it's time
nowhere.
to take a motherfucking shot.
That's right, because you know what? I got nothing else to do tonight. Woo! I mean, I feel like I should go live on TikTok.
For after the blunt. I definitely party foul a little bit. I don't know if someone saw that.
Jessica Wabbit might have saw it because she just said party foul in the chat.
Oh no! Yo, Jay Wabbit, thanks for sticking with us throughout the whole show.
Yo.
Jim Hamilton's happy that no selling with the Scott's gonna happen.
Of course, no selling with the Scott's gonna happen. I'm just trying to set up my little tripod that my wife's got right here. Because I don't want to get in Jason's spot right here or anything.
Yo, you can take my spotlight. My voice will still be heard.
That's right. 2B Blunt Podcast. We are now live.
Is that bong hitting?
Yeah, we are now live on TikTok. We're live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube. This is After the Blunt.
Should we go live on Instagram?
I mean, if you want to, you can set it up over there, bro. You know, or, you know. You could,
not even.
Whatever. It is what it is, bro. You know? You know what I mean? It is what it is. That was a hell of a show.
I would do it if I had somewhere to put it.
That was a hell of a show. And next week's 50. Holy shit, 50.
I know. 50 episodes we've been doing this. Getting crunk. Getting this fucking crunked up, baby. I love it.
I got nowhere to put it, dude. It's not even worth it.
All right. Well, then, you know, then don't worry about it.
Yeah, if I had some, I gotta get a little gimmick like that. You gotta send me the
You gotta get a little gimmick?
You gotta send me the link where you got that. Yo, this seat's hot. I was ready to spit a flow.
That's the Insta? Right?
You want to spit a flow? Start it over.
We should do it after the blunt flow.
You want to do after the blunt flow?
Might as well, right? Scott, you gonna flow?
I don't know if I can flow.
You got rap skills. Peezy's got rap skills.
I don't know if I can do it, bro.
I seen Scott rap. Yo.
Everybody, let me see you stand up. We in the club, let me throw your sign up. With my cheese at feeling real good. We got beef when we come to my hood.
Yo, you thought it's over, but it's not. Guess what? We pouring up shots, smoking out bongs, doing nothing wrong. My favorite movie is Cheech and Chong.
Yo.
Some Chinese food, feeling real good. Hey, I'm gonna rep my hood. The town where I'm from, where I lay my head. Best that's proud, where I'm laid dead. When it's over from this place we call Earth. Now I'm sitting here, got a gun, it's a nerf. Ain't really got no bullets.
Yeah.
Got no hair, I can't grow a mullet. Man, I wish I could grow some back. But guess what? The only place I grow it is on my chest and my back. Man, that shit's really whack. But hey, do you wanna take a knack at my skills on the microphone? Then you can call up the phone at 860-384-7110. And we could go line for line and we spit a flow, yo.
I don't know if I can do that, bro. I don't know. I got nothing in the tank, bro. I got nothing in the tank. Maybe Scott will spit instead.
Everybody, let me see you stand up. We in the club when we throw your sign up. With my cheese at feeling real good. We got beef when we come to my hood.
Yo, it's the Knox and Peezy. The Scott's up here. I don't know how much I can go. But you're about to see how much I can flow. I don't know if I can go 12 bars, but put your mask on because it's like we all got SARS.
Wow! Like you got SARS, bro.
But anyway, yo, we're up here on 2B Blunt. I'll talk about all the wrestlers except Marco Stunt. Woo! For real, man, that dude's a joke. This is 2B Blunt. He don't want this smoke. Oh!
Wow. Stop!
Wow.
Don't want the smoke.
Wow, yo. How am I even gonna top that, yo?
I could do more. You know I got a lot.
Oh, no.
But cue up the music, because I think we should do no selling with the Scott.
How am I even? Do I even bother? Do I even bother? I don't know, bro.
You gotta show everyone how it's done.
Oh my God, bro.
Yeah, man. I know I don't know, beginner's luck.
I'm a TikTok smoker, I'm a rapper, I'm a toker. I can burn a whole ounce, then complain that it be over. Can smoke a whole pound, even more when I be down. I'm the get high rapper, someone give this dude the cloud. King shit, only burning green shit. Appealing every case, cause I know it don't mean shit. I won't never stop making hits when I'm blasted. Man, I'm on the X Games mode, do it lasted. Oh.
Yo. That's it.
That was fire, bro.
2B blunt, freestyle after the blunt. That's what
freestyle after the blunt, baby. I love it. I love it. This is the littiness right here. We're gonna get into No Selling with the Scott. I know a lot of you might be surprised to see us still being live, but that's right. The show is still going. If you're just tuning in, welcome to 2B Blunt After the Blunt. It's the after hour special. We're getting lit right in this bitch. That's right.
We're in overtime.
We're in the OT. Listen, I posted the link already. If you guys want to tap into the after hour show, click this link in the comments. I'll put it up for you guys. You want to come in?
Put that link in the TikTok too.
Oh shit! How do I do that though?
Just fucking copy and paste it.
Maybe we can just show it. There's not many people on here right now. Probably because I've been off my camera for the whole time. My bad.
But yeah, anyone wants to join, feel free to join.
That's right. Until then. I mean, Scott says he's ready to do no selling. Should we just go right into the no selling with the Scott, you think?
That's what we got to do.
I think that's what we're going to have to do right here on 2B Blunt. And now, bringing you the best and worst of pro wrestling today. The smartest mark in the building. He is the Scott.
All right, that's right, 2B Blunters. We are back. We're in overtime.
OT.
After the blood.
After the blood. That's right.
And you know we could not go this week without that 2B Blunt. Always stunting. Track cracking, never slacking, Walmart telling, no selling. Get ready for this endeavor as I sell the greatest wrestling match ever. The son of the pun, the Scott. Wow. Oh. So greatest wrestling match ever, guys. Who watched Backlash this week?
I watched just that match.
I did not watch any of Backlash because I thought it was
fucking bullshit.
It was good. They just used other people's finishing moves on each other, though.
I mean, it's true.
But slap in the leg. That's what Randy Orton said from TakeOver.
Majority of the show was blah. Okay. But greatest wrestling match ever is what we all tuned into, all right?
Oh, God. Let me share this to the Mark pages.
And it started with Howard Finkel, actually, doing introductions. The Ghost of Finkel, okay?
I saw that.
But we had that. We had Charles Robinson as the referee in the old school
tuxedo.
blue shirt, bow tie on. All right, so we had all that going on. Now, the greatest wrestling match ever was taped, and apparently it was taped in segments, so it kind of had a little bit of a cushion to pull off the greatest wrestling match ever, if you ask me. But I still thought it was great, okay? And actually, I'm going to tell you right now, Peezy, it was my match of the week.
What?
Yeah.
What? That was your match of the week?
It was good.
It was my match of the week, all right?
Wow.
You didn't watch it?
And
no.
It was good.
I haven't seen any of it.
I
can't believe it.
As Knox was saying, there was a lot of throwbacks. There were some finishers used. There was Edge used a rock bottom. Orton used the angle
pedigree.
Slam. Oh, he used the pedigree as well.
I saw the clip of that on YouTube.
Did Orton use the angle slam or Edge?
It was Orton. I'm pretty sure it was Orton.
Yeah, you're right.
I'll be right back.
So
was there a stunner?
Orton, man, there was no stunner. But all the Edge moves of the past were used. I mean, the Edge-o-matic.
Execution.
All of them. Like, Tom Phillips would just shove the edgeness down your throat with all of his moves. But not only was this like a throwback to all the legends, but Orton was looking at the future, too, because the move that finished it off was the punt. But when he did the punt, he slapped that leg. All right?
Motherfucker.
He slapped the leg. So not only was he paying tribute to the legends, he was looking at the future of NXT, all right? But as I kind of predicted.
Wasn't that move banned?
Didn't I say Orton was...
Right? I thought so.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you work it right.
But wasn't it officially
If you turn your head soon enough, you don't have to even worry about it, I guess, right? But I kind of said Orton would do a nut shot. And, of course, it was the nut shot that led to the punt. And that's what happened, and that's how he won the match. So, Randy Orton, whether you like it or not, is your greatest wrestler ever. Okay? The greatest match was great, okay? But what the fuck was that shit with the Viking Raiders and the Street Profits? If you said you only watched that match, you didn't see all the other bullshit, okay?
No, I'm glad I didn't.
Oh, my God. Dude, it wasn't even a match. It started backstage. They were brawling. Somehow Braun Strowman's car got messed up, like, for the second time in a week. And,
there you go. Got comments right there.
There's been no follow-up, actually, to the Braun Strowman thing. So when we find out how he finds out about his car, we'll see what happens. But all I know is...
Yo, we got a caller right now.
We got a caller? He's interrupting Stump the Scott? This is after the blunt.
This is after the blunt. On Unfiltered. 2v1 Podcast. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Shit, I'm still chilling in Michigan. What's up with you? Battle Creek.
Battle Creek, Michigan. What's your name, bro?
They call me, well, my stage name is JoJo. Just calling and watching y'all, and I see y'all in overtime right now. Just wondering, wanted to be real with you right now. I see y'all hitting that fine green. But listen, got a quick question for you.
Yeah.
I just be blunt, straightforward.
Yes, that's what we like.
Anyway, what is the show and the platform consist of what you guys got going on? Just out of curiosity.
To be blunt with Peezy, bro, I wouldn't even say it's a podcast, bro. It is literally done in the format of like a morning radio show. We cover everything from the most viral shit to our everyday lives to sports to pro wrestling, as you can see right now that the Scott's doing. And
we do game shows, giveaways.
That's it. And we smoke weed and get lit.
Smoke weed. We have some beer.
This is modern day shock jock radio right here.
Right. So if I told you I was a musician and an artist and an engineer, and I know a lot of big time people over 35 years, perhaps maybe y'all could get on board with doing some stuff with me and a few of my people in review shows or networking.
Well, right now we actually, if you're a musician.
Oh yeah.
All right. So that's what's up. Listen, here's the scoop, bro. Here's the scoop. All right, I'm gonna fill you in on some information right quick. On this show right here, 2B Blunt Podcast, we do a segment called Gas or Trash. All right. This is where we let musicians go ahead and send us their song. You send us your best song. We will let you on. We will give you an interview. We will play your song for our listeners. And the listeners will vote if you're gas or trash. If you're gas, we will feature you on all social media platforms, on our website, and we will play your song on a weekly basis for a month.
Okay, quick question, and I understand that, but like I've got so many different connections and so many different people. In other words, I like to stay positive, but we're actually doing a whole brand new. We're actually taking the indie artists and we're actually bringing it up because we both know how the music business is and how should we say oversaturated it is.
Yes,
and all the fuckery that happens. There's a lot of fuckery. You've got bad business and good business. Okay, let's just put it to you that way. But for me and the people that I associate with, from Los Angeles to New York to Florida, all U.S. and worldwide, I would like to help and network with you, and I see y'all because I think y'all are fucking awesome, and I've been watching you for a few minutes, and I pretty much tell, I don't know how long y'all been doing this, but I see y'all going somewhere with this, and like, for instance, I don't know if y'all do track battles, like off record battles. I mean, I'm pretty sure that y'all got different ideas and innovations, but just get with me though. I'm Patrick Harper, that's one of my AKAs. I was in your live feed just now asking you a question about it.
I got you up on my screen right now, actually.
It would really mean the world to me that if y'all would network with Green Game Entertainment,
listen,
and I can send you the meta.
Send us the data. Hit me up on the Facebook Messenger, bro. All right, send us a message, DM us, and give me the info, and let's be in touch because between your music, my music, and this podcast, we can make some shit happen.
Okay, well, look, just friend request me, and I can bring you into the chat with the rest of the cabinet of the, the Green Game Entertainment owners. How's that sound?
For sure. Yeah, we got you,
All right,
man.
listen. I'm gonna watch from the background, and remember, never look down on a man unless you're trying to help him up. And always remember, prudence equals wisdom, wisdom equals knowledge, and knowledge equals power. Be prudent, be smart, be wise, but humble yourself. Networking is caring and sharing, and 3 heads are better than 1. Perseverance.
All right, brother. That's what it is, man. That's what it is, man. All right, we'll be in touch, bro.
Wow,
All right, thank you.
Wow, man. After the blunt's a hit.
That guy was
words right there.
Spit, man.
I know. I felt that. That hit me in my soul.
Yeah, man. My hairs are standing up.
Damn, yo, that was wild. Sorry, Scott. You know,
I'm all good with it, Patrick. Appreciate the love, man.
That's it. We love it. To be blunt, this is unpredictable. And don't forget, scroll up in the comments if you want to join the on-air broadcast. Either call in or click the StreamYard link that we posted, and you can come on the show with us. Smoke, drink, bullshit. This is whatever right now. It's after the blunt. To be blunt. Let's get right into it. It's back to no selling with the Scott.
That's right, but it's after the blunt. There's no time restrictions here.
That's right.
So
No, there's not. You do whatever the fuck you want, bro.
Do what you want to do. All right, so we talked about Orton and Edge.
I might need another beer, though.
Great match, okay? So you didn't watch the Raiders and the Prophets and all that bullshit.
For what? The what?
Viking Raiders in the Street.
Oh no!
They had
It's like it's talking about like a Mortal Kombat
They
game,
started
bro.
fighting in the parking lot, whatever. Then Akira Tozawa showed up with a bunch of ninjas. Anyway, all I could think about was Paul Heyman must have been watching and be like, they got rid of me for this? They thought my stuff that I wrote was bad? Really? Anyway, and the follow-up went to Raw the next night.
He made that character himself, so.
I mean, maybe he did, maybe he didn't. Whatever. He's been radio silent for the last, 7 days or so. But, the Raw follow-up, though, after this, coming off of Backlash, the ratings did go up. It was the highest ratings since post-WrestleMania Raw. Okay? Really? And I'll tell you right now, it had nothing to do with the Big Show, even though the Big Show was on the Raw after WrestleMania. Okay? I would hope it has nothing to do with the Big Show. I'm going to give the rating nod to none other than Christian! All right? Christian made his return. He didn't really have a match. We know he hasn't wrestled a match in however long. But he did the main
How long has it been, Scott?
Oh, I want to say 2014.
And who did he wrestle?
Was his last match.
Who was Christian's last match?
Yeah, Scott, who was it?
Hear the music, Peezy. This is...
All right, you really
Are we just gonna keep interrupting my segment? Okay.
Yup. What's the question?
Man. Who was Christian's last match against?
Sorry. I feel like this was all over the dirt sheets this past week too.
Well, I mean, he was a big part of Raw this week, bro.
I feel like he was part of the Elimination Chamber in 2014. And I can't for the life of me remember a match after that, but he probably had like a one-on-one match against like Cesaro or something. But man, like I remember 2012 him having a match like in March or something against CM Punk. But I don't know.
Oh no!
I'm gonna say the Elimination Chamber match, but I know that's not right. Whatever. It's something random.
I think it was a fatal four-way to turn the #1 contender for the IC title on Raw.
Was it in Hartford, that match?
I'm not sure. It was on March 24th, 2014, Raw.
Oh, so it was 2014. Okay, but it wasn't the Raw I was at. I couldn't tell you, but that literally is weeks after that Elimination Chamber. I just want to point that out.
But didn't he wrestle in TNA after that? Or
No. He left WWE in 2005.
And went to
TNA until late 2008, and then showed up in WWE in 2009.
All right.
So
back
his
to
last
no
match was
selling
definitely
Scott.
WWE.
Sorry, Scott.
It's all right.
I stumped you.
And 8x10 will be sent your way, Frank Knox.
2 weeks. I got the Scott promo pick signed coming my way now.
Bro, that's dope.
All right. So, Raw ratings, we know they went up this week, okay? And like I said, it had nothing to do with the Big Show. I thought it was all about Christian. Christian came out, but he lost. He just took a low blow from Ric Flair. Ric Flair got involved in the main event.
So, Scott, let me ask you about that, honestly, and I'm going to cut you off again, but this is related to what you're talking about. What did you make of that Ric Flair interference for Randy Orton.
It's weird. I mean, like, Heyman's gone, so, like, Heyman is an advocate for younger talent and pushing new. And then you had a main event where Christian had his first match in 6 years.
True.
And Randy Orton, who's been on top for forever how fucking long, who capitalized on Ric fucking Flair
True.
doing a low blow.
True.
So, like, you could see there was a changing of the guards. But, I mean, it was interesting. It's definitely intriguing, and we'll see where the ratings lead after this.
Dijakovic is going to, I think, be the next Heyman guy.
You think so?
Wow, really? You think so?
He posted a picture with no caption.
But you know what? He also posted a picture of the United States title, so you thought maybe he would challenge for the United States title. He also posted a picture of Seth Rollins, so you thought maybe he was going to join the Monday Night Messiah. But he keeps kind of doing this shit. I'll be right back. But what's he really going to do?
Was there a stunner?
Orton, man. Challenge for the United States. Oops. And excuse Peezy.
It's after the blood. It doesn't matter.
It's after the blood. It's all right.
You did your research on that.
Dijakovic?
Yeah.
Oh, I was hacking into all his social media accounts. Anyway, I'm the one that made him say all that good stuff about the Scott. Remember in that cameo? But anyway, so let's get into it here. Orton's clearly the face of Raw. Okay, and if I'm going to predict right now, a bold prediction is going to be.
I love them.
I think.
Bold prediction.
I think SummerSlam, wherever it may be. I hope it's in Boston. I actually have tickets. I'm hoping it still happens, although I don't think it's gonna. But I think your WWE title match that night is going to be Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton. But we'll see. Anyway,
I know, bro. You know, I got you.
I was talking about Raiders and the Profits from Backlash, okay? So on Monday Night Raw, there was a little follow-up. How do you make the ratings better? How do you make that segment better between the two of them? Yeah, the Big Show, of course, right?
No. No. Anything but the Big Show.
Well, that's what they did, and I'll tell you right now, the Big Show is only good for two things. Being boring and turning heel. That's it. Okay?
The Big Show.
So, who's ready for the Big Show versus the Big Ninja? Because that's what's going to happen, okay? And the marquee on that match should be the worst wrestling match
Who's
ever.
the Big Ninja?
It's this guy from NXT. He's huge. He's probably like 7'6".
At this point, they're desperate to anyone that will come work, that will draw some viewers. So they're just doing what they can with no crowd. I mean, it's hard.
Yeah, well, apparently.
You got the big dog still at home.
Anyway, that was Raw. Last week, I said SmackDown was getting pretty cheesy, okay? Now, it's getting pissy. Alright? Because they had a rehash storyline. I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but Jeff Hardy threw his own piss in Sheamus's face.
What the fuck was that, bro, by the way?
I saw that.
Dude.
That was so
Jeff
weird.
Hardy, you're a felon.
They did.
I don't understand that
a
shit.
urine test in the middle of the ring, because that's where you would do it, would be the middle of a wrestling ring anyway.
True.
And, dude, they literally, line for line, rehashed the same storyline that Shawn Michaels did with Vince McMahon in 2006. Same exact thing. To the lines, to the promo that was cut in the middle of the ring about not doing drugs. Word for word, same exact storyline. But there's a rule in wrestling. If it's beyond 7 years old, it's fresh again. So that was in 2006. It's 2020. That's a solid 14 years in between. Peezy dropped his phone. That's what that noise was. That's him snorting. Now he's going to go pick it up.
It was literally word for word the same promo.
Oh, dude, it was the same exact thing.
Word for word.
It was the same word. It was, you know what they say, you'd rather be pissed off than pissed on, and then shove the piss in your face. Same exact thing. Anyway, so I just want to tell Bruce Pritchard, you're in trouble.
Oh, you're in trouble.
If this is your doing, and I'll be pissed if the storyline continues. All right? But that's not even the Scott shit of the week, okay? I am taking a massive dump over this clusterfuck that happened at the Performance Center, some 48 hours ago? Okay? I don't know if you guys heard about this. They had to cancel the tapings.
COVID testing?
Because somebody at the Performance Center, a developmental talent, tested positive for COVID. So
really?
They did the right thing by canceling, but did they have enough safeguards in place for this to actually happen?
That's a good question.
So,
I don't think they were really testing that. strongly in the first place.
I just hope for this talent specifically that they already have a solid gimmick, okay? Because if not, they're going to be repackaged as Ken COVID, and their finisher is going to be the Inhaler Impaler.
Oh, the Inhaler and the Impaler.
All right, that's what's going to happen.
What, bro? The Inhaler and the Impaler? That is amazing.
Vince is already counting the dollar signs, all right? But let's talk about arrivals and departures this week.
Okay.
We had Ali. Don't call him Mustafa because he's just Ali anymore. He's been quietly moved to the Raw roster, which is interesting, okay?
All right.
And there was a big rumor he was going to be the SmackDown hacker, and we haven't heard about that hacker in weeks. So where did that storyline looked intriguing, and then all of a sudden it's just dropped. Maybe it was Ali behind it, but for whatever reason, Ali is now on Raw, okay? And we don't have any explanation for it. But a couple other arrivals and departures. We had Ricky Starks arrive on Dynamite this week. He answered Cody's... I can't call him Rhodes, right? It's just Cody. Cody's TNT Open Championship Challenge.
Fuck is Ricky Starks show?
So Ricky Starks, okay?
Ricky Starks, excuse me.
He comes from NWA. He was straight off of Power. He was a former NWA television champion, okay? And he came in and he was on TNT. Challenging for the title.
Really?
Is my background music done, or do I get a reloop? Okay, there we go. It's the blue one. Okay. So
is NWA done?
It's not done, but his contract apparently with them expired. But they're not doing any new episodes during this pandemic. So we'll see what comes out of it. But Ricky Starks is now he got the promo package. It's Ricky Stark is all elite, and who else is all elite is I want to say her name is Abaddon. Whoever's listening, if you watched AEW last night, you kind of saw her come out and you were like, what the fuck? She was like a cross between like Luna Vachon and that girl from the group with Abyss and TNA, the Decay. It just, I don't know. I was just weirded out by the whole thing. But for whatever reason, she arrived and she's now with All Elite Wrestling. The only departure I have for the week, and I'm not going to shed any more light on it, I'm just going to say David Starr's wrestling career has now departed from this planet. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can probably research from earlier today. But yes, David Starr's career as a wrestler, I'm pretty sure has ended. But my highlight for the week was episode 4 of The Last Ride featuring The Undertaker. All right. It was amazing. We got to see backstage clips. We got to see Taker outtakes. Like, we're talking like 1992 promos at the graveyard, and we get to see the blunders out of it. We get to see him laughing, you know, and all the mistakes and everything. It was just great to see. He also got to touch on StarCast because he was originally booked for a StarCast convention in Las Vegas.
StarCast.
Yeah, StarCast, which we all know runs like the weekend of Double or Nothing, which was the AEW pay-per-view in that case. And Vince McMahon actually gave him a phone call, and Undertaker talked all about it. And he said, Vince called me, like, what are you doing? It's like, oh, I'm doing an autograph signing. It's like, yeah, but don't you? People are saying you're going to do this. You're going to show up at AEW, like, you know. And that's what got the Undertaker a lifetime contract, okay? Because he's now signed for the rest of his life with WWE. But we all know Undertaker wouldn't show up on another wrestling promotion anyway.
No,
never.
Why would he?
Whatever. I mean, hey, whatever. He got himself some extra bucks about it. So
I don't know.
Yeah, that last episode was great, man. It was really good. It was.
And we were at last year's WrestleMania, and it was the first WrestleMania
without the
barring an injury without The Undertaker. And it was kind of upsetting he wasn't part of it, but they touched on there about how he wasn't a part of it and how he felt inside about not being a part of it. But what I thought was hilarious was that same weekend, he gets a call that says, we need you on Raw Monday. Well, Undertaker, not knowing he was booked, already in New York, lives in Texas, he didn't bring his gear. And then, you know, everybody's like, oh, Cardinal rule number 1.
Rookie move.
You bring your gear with you. All time.
You always got to have your gear. Even I know that.
Even Slade Dangerfield knows you always have your gear on you. The Undertaker didn't bring his gear, so guess what? He flew back to Texas.
Like a jabroni.
Got his gear, came back, and luckily enough, I got to see him on Raw. It was great. But, yeah, it was just funny for them to touch on it. But this Sunday is the last episode of The Last Ride.
I think that's he's going to call it.
They teased it on the last episode at the very ending about him and AJ Styles, and maybe him and AJ Styles, maybe that is that. It's the final chapter of The Last Ride. Is it the final chapter of The Undertaker's career?
I think so.
And I think so, too. I think, you listen, we all thought the Boneyard match was absolutely amazing.
It's true.
And if I were The Undertaker and you got that feedback of that match,
just fucking call it.
Just like go out on that high, right?
100%, because this whole series proved one of two things. He couldn't call it quits because every match he said, this is the last ride. It was some type of blunder. Whether it's Triple H tearing his tricep or Goldberg hitting the ring post, concussing himself. Or
dropping a taker on his head.
Or him being out of shape. And he finally had a match that he could take that last ride with.
He knew that AJ Styles could give him that match.
Yeah.
But did he ever know it would be in that kind of a match that he had? Because there's a lot we didn't see if it would have been in a wrestling ring. You know, we didn't get to see an old school. We didn't see a last ride. We didn't see a tombstone. But we still got to see an amazing, what's the word I'm looking for? An amazing production of The Undertaker.
We did.
And it was great. And I would not be angry at one so bit if that's what he hangs his hat on.
He should, because he's chased trying to come back and like have that last match. But
that last ride,
he does it. It hasn't worked in close to 3 years since that film's miniseries started.
Right. So we'll see what happens. I mean, we'll talk about it next week.
Does he still have more dates booked for the Saudi deal though?
Oh, I hope not. I don't think you have any. I don't know. That's between, I guess, him and Vince, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, next Saudi show is, I think, October, November, so we'll see what happens. But anyway, this past week, I debuted Crack the Track. That's your chance. When I play a WWE theme song, I play a 10-second snippet. And if you can name that theme, you will win a prize based on the tiers. I already gave out a $25 Grubhub gift card, okay?
You know what I want? I wish somebody give us like a Domino's gift card right now so we can order some food because your boy's lit right now. Can I play a game?
Yeah, I got a game ready.
Yeah.
All right.
We really got a game?
Best of 3.
You really got a game?
Oh, we got a live game going on.
Hold on. You're dead serious. You got a game. We're going to play it right here.
Yeah, me and you.
Sponsored by Domino's, who also sponsored the 94 SummerSlam.
1v1.
1v1?
You ready?
I don't know if I'm ready for this shit, bro. I mean, honestly.
Do you want to play a game?
Yes! I do want to play a game! What's the game, though?
It's one of the best games ever made. It will never go out of style. There's only one way to win, and that's to defeat your opponent.
Okay.
And
real detailed.
And a good old best out of 3.
Oh, shit.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Are you kidding me? No. You want to rock, paper, scissors me?
Can I just say, rock, paper, scissors is always out of 3. There's no other way to do it.
Of course, ready?
So wait, I just want to clarify. It's rock, paper, scissors, and then on shoot.
Listen,
you do it. You do it.
Before I play rock, paper, scissors, that's want the listeners to know. But they want to actually play a game and win prizes. Instead of tap into the live, check the fucking stream. It's right on the screen. Click the link. And fucking tap in if you want to try to win a prize. We got King Palm fucking gift boxes full of enough smoking supplies to get you lit for a month. We got bongs and shit. We got Grubhub gift cards. Make sure you tap in or you call in if you want to play a game because it's about to go down.
All right, ready?
And I'm pretty sure those of you in the chat, there is an emoji for a rock, a paper, and a scissor.
Did we finish Stump the Scott?
Yeah, what do you mean?
That wasn't even Stump the Scott. That was no Stump the Scott. Wow. Before we get into rock paper scissors, I was gonna say this Tuesday will be the next edition of Crack the Track.
All right.
Okay, Tuesday night, 10 p.m. And what else we got? Wednesday night will be in your house.
In your house. Wednesday night in your house. Tuesday night, Crack the Track.
All right,
8 p.m.
8 p.m. on Wednesday.
8 p.m. Wednesday night.
Tuesday night, 10 p.m. So if you're wrestling fans out there, if you're watching whatever pay-per-view they decide to put on Fox Sports 1. During that, at 10 p.m., I will play a wrestling track, multiple wrestling tracks, whatever the case may be. And if you can name it within that 10-second snippet, you'll win a prize.
It's kind of
anyway.
Are you ready for rock, papers, Scissors.
Wow.
All right, wait. First of all, I just want to say, guys, I want to have a clean contest. Okay, you need to do a full finger presentation of whatever you choose. I don't.
Okay. Ready?
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
First round goes to Knox. It was scissors to paper. Knox gets number 1.
Shot.
All right.
That's the last thing you need.
No, he gets a 15-second break, just like Iron Man match rules. He can take a break. He can take a sip of vodka or whiskey over here. Bottles over here if you want to take a break.
You can't even find the bottle.
If you need me to rub your shoulders, let me know.
I know. You know what, Scott? You might have to rub the shoulders, bro.
All right, hold on. This might be more than 15 seconds, but it's okay.
No, I'm just kidding. Sit down, goddammit. I got rubbing my shoulders. All right, second round. Here we go.
All right.
Fingers out.
Here we go. Round 2. Knox is up 1-0.
Paper, scissors, shoot.
Both rock.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Scissors to paper. Knox wins
Are
it
you kidding me?
2-0. And your winner of the first ever To Be Blunt After the Blunt rock, paper, scissors contest is Frank Knox.
And you're new! Scott, you're supposed to give me that. You know?
You're not new. You're the first.
Give him the new. Give him the new.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, your new rock, paper, scissors after the blunt champion. Whoa! Frank Knox.
That's right, Frank Knox.
Man, it's been a hell of a show.
Wow. Rock, paper, scissors.
I wasn't hungry until you spoke of Grubhub gift cards. Then the hunger went to the max.
Really? The Domino's didn't trigger you?
Grubhub.
Here's the problem with Grubhub right now, bro, is that at this point in time in our night, there ain't gonna be much fucking options left open.
I don't use Grubhub anyways. I use DoorDash.
That's the same shit, bro. It's gonna be the same situation.
Listen, you just can't beat the rock of the Knox.
What does that even mean, Scott?
It means he beat you with rock.
I beat him with scissors both times.
Never mind. Never quiver Knox with the scissors.
Wow, we got it out real quick.
Dad jokes, so hashtag Jack jokes.
If he would have won with paper, he would have raped you.
Wow!
No, too far.
Wow, I love it. I love it, though. I love it.
But we all know Peezy got rocks in his
Listen, phone lines are open. 860-384-7110. Call in, try to win a prize. We got bongs. We got joints. We got King Pop Smoker supply packs for the stoners. The phone lines are open if you want to play a game. Weed or Rona. You know, words with weed. It doesn't matter. It's going down here tonight on To Be Blunt After the Blunt. That's right.
A rock, paper, scissors Zoom call? Is that like a thing we could do?
Dude, of course we can. Of course. Listen, of course.
Still got the effect on his voice. Like, rock, paper, scissors Zoom call? That's what we could do.
So you sound like a leprechaun, bro.
I sound like the dude from Call of Duty.
You sound like a leprechaun.
Oh my god, it is hot in this studio right now. Let me just tell you.
Yo, do I got an extra plug down here?
Dude, I mean, it's been fun showing you guys after the dark, after the blunt, but
the dark.
Your boyfriend Knox got to go.
What you mean? Look at that. We got 6 people in here going nuts. Shit's fire right now.
All right. I mean,
after the blunt, bro. I don't know. I mean, if you want to go ahead. Me and Scott will hang up. You know?
Wow, you guys are doing a power hour.
We're doing a power hour. I don't give a fuck, yo. As long as there's people tuned in, I got nothing else I got to do tonight.
Scott took
the headphones off. My God!
I don't want to say listening. Scott is the one who initiated.
I wish I had another beer. Actually,
like,
how much of this break? You said I get a beer out of your fridge anyway, right?
That's just not a break.
It's not a break, man.
We're live still.
Grabbing a beer.
To Be Blunt Podcast. We're still here.
Oh, that was all on audio? I wasn't muted? All right.
No, we didn't say we were going to break.
We're still here. We're heading out, folks.
Oh my God, yo.
Follow us, like us, share our shit on all platforms. YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. To Be Blunt Podcast.
At To Be Blunt with the number 2, baby.
And support Peezy on TikTok.
Yeah, official Peezy on TikTok.
That's right. Yo, God, this is the fucking TikToking, yo. TikToking while I'm rocking, man.
Peezy wanted to do a telethon tonight. The official 2B Blood telethon. Phone lines are open. We're accepting pledges all night. You can pledge $25.
Whatever, yo. You know what? Listen, we had 6 people on the after show. Probably more at this point when you think about it.
Now it's down to 3.
All right, yeah, we're going to sign off. We're good. But I'm saying, it was worth it.
Now you're talking like the Scott, like a leprechaun.
Well, whatever. Hey, this is how Jesus sounds. He sounds like the leprechaun.
It's not how I sound, guys.
This is the Scott. No, it's not the Scott.
So the Scott prevailed.
Scott prevailed again. Next week, episode 50.
50.
3 weeks away from the big 1-year anniversary episode. It's going down. Wow. This is the first ever 2B Blunt after the blunt where we just kind of hung out with y'all and got lit, y'all. We got lit with y'all. I love y'all.
We had a flow.
We love y'all. We love our listeners. Make sure you share this shit.
We love y'all.
And we love y'all. Make sure you subscribe to our shit. Follow, like our shit. That's right. From this guy over here, the Scott. And the guy over here, fucking Frank Knox. And this guy
Wizard.
The Scissor Wizard. I love that. Of course, Peter the Double Easy. We'll see you next week. Same weed time. Same weed channel.